at St Andrews the last time these two met going into this one, but it's a turf tonight they've not tasted victory on in 17 years. As Hogan gets us underway from the halfway line as Blues are kicking from right to left immediately. Bielik feeds Bakuna, who smartly turns and drives to the right-hand side of the penalty area. Might drop for Troy Deeney, just over the upright from Deeney, but early danger sides from Blues. We know towards the back post, nobody home for Blues. Will break for Williams, left-hand side. Shifts it onto his right foot. He's got Chong in support if he needs him. Floats the ball towards the back post, dangerous! And they had Button scrambling. Roddy sends it long upfield with the drop kick. Bartley gets his head to it. Chong hoping the ball will bounce to him, and it does. Bakuna, a bit of green grass in front of him. Thought about the effort instead. Slots it through to Scott Hogan, who slots it home for Blues, who have the breakthrough. 13 minutes on the clock, and it's that man again, Scott Hogan. 3 for the season for the Irishman, and this one he showed all sorts of composure with the finish.
Well, what a great ball that is from Bakuna. We're saying about sliding balls to the back of the defence. A few minutes ago he tried to do it on Maxime Collin, didn't quite have the legs on it, but there you see, very good from Chong. He's picking that ball up into Bakuna, little slide between the defenders, look, through his legs, and this time Hogan buries it. Sometimes Scotty don't score as many as you would like, but he certainly gets opportunities, and he's done well there, kept his cool.
Diane Garner to wriggle his way through a plethora of challenges, and they've worked this really well at the left-hand side of West Bromwich Albion. In towards Grant, and the back post is Wallace. Terrific save by Ruddy at the near post.
The Blues have been in charge of the game, and we're almost halfway through the half, and I'm sure John will be absolutely delighted.
Well, it could change here. Slide draw pass towards Jed Wallace, who slots it home, and Albion were only behind for about 10 minutes, and Jed Wallace brings the Baggies level. It's infield to Chong.
And there you go, by doing that we get the ball back. We're halfway in the half now and we can go and play.
McCoon looking to link up with Deeney, and Chong, was he brought down there? Is that a terrific challenge it is from O'Shea?
Oh, what a tackle.
And there's some afters in the 6-yard box. Yeah, Troy Deeney, the architect there. Chong just, the give and go, just lent the ball to Troy Deeney and won it back on the return as John Roddy produces the save.
Used to it, it's an awkward side.
Bakuna picks up in the centre of the park after a misplaced West Bromwich Albion pass, and Scott Hogan could be in again here, this time denied by Button, and the flag is up on this near side Blues territory.
He's come through the ranks there, Gardner, hasn't he? You know, he's been a big success for them. Joined their academy at 7. It's amazing, isn't it, how young these players get picked up.
He swung another ball in there, almost broke for Swift on the edge of the penalty area. Now Blues can look to mount a dangerous counter-attack, and it's Deeney who's picked out Bakuna. Hogan's made the run in field. Has he found him? Scott Hogan, it's absolutely sensational from Blues. And Scott Hogan with his second of the game to finish off a devastating counter-attack from Blues.
Well, if you see a better goal all season than that, I'll be surprised. What a move. Absolutely, one end to the other, first time passing, great ball into Hogan, isn't it? No, Hogan's done well to finish me. What a ball into him, first time from Bakuna. Bakuna, a lot of players would have taken that on, waited and waited. He's played it first time, straight onto the on-run, rushing Hogan, and he just side foots it into the back of the net. But Troy Dean, here we go, header down. Bakuna starts it in there.
Pinpoint from Deeney towards Bakuna.
But it's that ball. That is the ball. That is an absolute worldie. That Premiership class out. You know, that's what we say about Bakuna. You know, we could lose him to Premiership. I can't see any other player on that pitch playing that ball. Absolutely outstanding. Not just the quality, the weight of it, the accuracy. That is inviting Scott Hogan to say, go on, son. Back of the net. What a goal.
And Hogan, the Blues sharpshooter, bags his brace with an explosive end to a sensational counter-attacking move. Townsend. Left-footed delivery from him is dangerous towards the back post. Nobody home for West Brom, and Chong and clear to safety.
Yeah, just on top now though, Albion, isn't it? It's a case of digging in for Blues at the moment.
But Bartley heading into no man's land now. Scott Hogan is away on a hat-trick, but he's been forced wide. Bartley back there. Red shirts arriving in the form of Chong. Hogan might go alone. Scott Hogan has bagged himself a hat-trick, and Blues have 3. Hogan has 3. This Midlands derby is incredible.
Well, we're saying Blues on the back foot, and they just need to dig in, and suddenly a ball from Deeney. But you know, he's done unbelievable, Hogan, there on that left side, hasn't he? He's cut in, and you think they've got to stop him. They've got to get across and stop him short and make him turn away, and they've allowed him to travel, and suddenly out of nothing, I think it's almost a toe poke, it's gone through the keeper, and 3-1. Scott Hogan hat-trick. We said in the first, after the second, didn't we, he'd be hunting that hat-trick, and what a goal from Hogan.
Well, since their second, Blues have been on the back foot for about 10 minutes, but they've gone down the other end, smashed and grabbed a third.
Well, Albion was so much on top, they've committed a lot of men forward. Here he goes, Hogan. I think Bartley's got to get across here and stop him, and he's allowing him to go inside. And look, he's allowing him, and then from a cute angle, the keeper as well. But absolutely brilliant from Scott Hogan, all on his own. In it goes. 3-1. Delighted.
Hogan in hat-trick heaven at the Hawthorns. Blues lead by 3 goals to 1, and Scott Hogan has helped himself to all 3.
Interesting to see how Hannibal does. I haven't seen him really speak highly of him, but I've not seen him.
Peters round the corner to Thomas Asante, and the referee points to the spot. Big moment in the final 10 minutes here. Sanderson pleading his innocence.
Well, one, he's pleading it's outside the box, isn't he? He seems to think he's not doubting it's a free kick. He's saying outside the box. But we did say it's still going to be a rearguard action, isn't it? You know, Blues are a little bit disorganised with the changes they've had to make. That's outside, I think.
Yeah, you see the contact just takes place outside the 18-yard box. There's where Thomas Asante's tripped, ends up yards inside the penalty area. The referee did have a big think before pointing to the spot.
Massive. Well, it's a linesman's decision, that I would assume. Where's VAR when you need it, mind you? The way they make decisions, it could have been a penalty anyway.
Well, we can debate it and contest it all we want.
Big John.
But the bottom line is that West Bromwich Albion have a penalty in the final 10 minutes and potentially have a lifeline in the game. And Brandon Thomas Asante has the chance to make it 2 from 2 in a West Bromwich Albion shirt. Well, Roddy's already saved the penalty away from home at Rotherham. Thomas Asante steps up, makes no mistake, 2-2 for West Brom's new front man, and the Albion have a lifeline.
That's what I say. This is the El Mary. This one.
Here it goes. Dealt with at the front post.
Got to get pressure on the ball now, Hannibal. Well done, mate.
It's their time to come again for the Baggies. Left foot across into the penalty area. Thomas Asante stooping. And there is the full-time whistle. Hogan in hat-trick heaven at the Hawthorns. The Blues sharpshooter, clinical in front of goal. It's a performance of character, of grit, of passion. And it's a famous, famous victory for Blues. Their first win here at the Hawthorns over their local rivals in 17 years.
Oh, brilliant victory, wasn't it? You know, and